Hi, my name is Kristi. I'm excited to welcome you to our at-home workout series with a healthy living revolution and Shred 10. Our goal with this workout series is just to inspire you to move. If you're new to working out and you're ready to take it to the next level, these workouts are for you. Today I'll be doing a 15 to 20 minute workout demonstrating the proper way to get into alignment with yoga, the poses. I will be demonstrating all levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So pick the level that is right for you. You can always adjust your level during the workout, get water, rest when needed, work at your own pace. Let's get started. All right, so in doing yoga, a lot of people are confused with not being able to do yoga. Yoga is about being in proper alignment. And so a way to get into proper alignment is to put the block in between your thighs. And you're gonna lift your 10 toes and spread them. And then you're gonna find the mounds underneath your big toe and the mounds underneath your pinky toe and then the mounds underneath your heels. And your inner ankles are gonna roll back and your outer shins are gonna go down. Now the block in between your thighs, you're actually gonna roll that block almost like you're rolling it towards the back of the room. And then you're gonna pull the pit of your belly, and I'll turn to the side. The pit of your belly is gonna come in and up and your tailbone's gonna descend. And then you're gonna knit your lower ribs together. And your shoulders are gonna come up, back, and down. You do not wanna roll your shoulders because you don't wanna pinch in between the shoulder blades. So they come up, back, and down, and then you spark your hands. This is called True North Alignment. This is our power pose. And this truly is who we are. This is how we were created to stand. This is everything pulling into the core. So this is Leah. Leah, lift your 10 toes and then spread them. And then roll your inner ankles back and your outer shins down. And roll the block to the back of the room. So your inner thighs are gonna go in. And you're gonna pull the pit of your belly in and up and then knit your lower ribs together. Shoulders are up, back, and down. So take a deep breath in your mouth or in your nose, and you're gonna let it go out of your mouth, so sigh it out. And do that again, one more time. Breath in your nose, and then out of your mouth. And on this next one, you're gonna take a deep breath in your nose, hollow out the back of your throat, and send the breath back out of your nose. This will be the breath that you come to throughout your entire pose, or in your entire practice. So take a deep breath in your nose, and then out of your nose. And then extend your hands all the way to the ceiling. You can stay facing forward. To engage your shoulder blades when you come into extended mountain pose, if you'll bend your elbows just a little and scoop your fingertips in, your pinkies in, it'll give you access to engaging your shoulder blades. So you're still staying in true north alignment, and then you take your gaze or your drishti up, and then you take it back. So you just allow your eyeballs to go across the ceiling and start to open up your chest. And then you come right back into center. And if you want to turn and face that way, we're going to go through Sun Salutation A. So come back into your true north alignment. Hands all the way to the ceiling. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Knit your lower ribs together. Look up and look back. And then forward fold. Now bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest on your thighs. And then you're gonna lift your 10 toes and spread them. And then roll the weight of your body onto the balls of your feet. And find your halfway lift. Your halfway lift, depending on your level, your hands can stay on your mat, or your hands can come to your shins, or they can actually help you roll your inner thighs in. But what the goal is to have a straight line from the base of your spine to your neck. You're gonna take another deep breath and then forward fold. Bend your knees, give your body grace. So you wanna bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest to your thighs, and then lift your 10 toes and spread them. And then take another deep breath in, and as you fold forward, see if you can get the crown of your head closer to your mat. And then come all the way up for extended mountain pose, engaging true north alignment. Look up and look back. Forward fold again. Halfway lift, and then you're gonna walk your fingertips to the right hand side. And you're gonna press through the fingertips of the left hand and bring your right hand to the base of your sacrum. And you're taking a breath in, halfway lift, create space. And then as you exhale, take your gaze or your drishti over that right shoulder and just start to create the space for something new. And then take another deep breath in, forward fold. You're gonna release, come all the way back to center. Halfway lift with breath, forward fold. And then you're gonna walk your fingertips all the way over to the left. Take a deep breath, press through the fingertips of the right hand. Bring your left hand to the base of your sacrum, and then twist open. So you're just creating space in the side body. And then as you exhale, you're just twisting, you're releasing. As we say in yoga, you're letting something go. And then come back to center, halfway lift, forward fold, all the way up for extended mountain pose. One more time, look up, look back, and then forward fold through the center of your body. Halfway lift, stepping back into a high plank. So in high plank, you wanna make sure that your shoulders and your elbows and your wrists are all stacked over each other. Your hips are tilted up. You're pressing or pushing energy through your heels. Now squeeze your elbows in, shift your weight forward, and come down to a low plank. You can come to your knees for your low plank, or you can stay up on the balls of your feet, but then you're gonna pivot your body through your arms for upward facing dog. And then come into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, your feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. Bend your knees ever so slightly. Tilt your hips towards the ceiling. Engage your shoulder blades back into your spine, just like you did in True North Alignment. True North Alignment should follow you all the way through your practice. In order to get access to your shoulder blades, bend your elbows a little, and it'll give you access to bring your shoulder blades in towards each other. Take a deep breath in, exhale, completely bend your knees, look forward, and walk your feet right in between your hands. Stay in your forward fold and give your body grace. Bend your knees. Halfway lift, forward fold. Come all the way up for extended mountain pose. And you're gonna look up and look back. Stay with your breath. Your breath in your nose and out of your nose, and then forward fold. Halfway lift, high plank to low plank. So you can come to your knees, press all the way through for upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. One of the ways to make sure that you're staying in proper alignment with yoga is you want to spread your hands wide. Bring your first finger to 12 o'clock, and you're going to press through the knuckle of your first finger and your thumb. Bend your elbows, get access to your shoulder blades, tilt your hips up. You can bend your knees to give your body grace. Take a deep breath in, exhale, bend your knees, look forward, come to the front of your mat. You can hop, you can walk, then forward fold. Come all the way up for extended mountain pose. One more time. So look up and look back. Check back into True North Alignment. If you are blowing out in the ribs, knit them together. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. So that's high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Bringing your chest through. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, that ujjayi, the deep breath in your nose and out of your nose. One more deep breath. Completely exhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift with breath, forward fold, chair pose. So chair pose, you can come in a chair pose like Leah did, or you can come in a chair pose by staying down, bend your knees, and then come up. Pull the pit of your belly in and up, just like you did in True North Alignment, and then look up. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sit just a little bit lower, making sure that you're staying engaged. One more deep breath in, look up and look back, forward fold. Halfway lift with breath. Chaturanga. So back to your high plank, low plank, Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Now bring your right foot forward to warrior one. So your right foot's gonna come to 12 o'clock and your back foot is gonna go to 10. And then widen your stance. So you wanna train track. Yep. And take a breath in, arms are up, hips are squared, and then check out your knee. If your knee is not going towards your pinky toe, bring it there and press. And then look up, look back, chaturanga. So high plank, back down to low plank, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring your left foot forward for warrior one. So front foot at 12, back foot's gonna be at 2. So press through the outer edge of your back foot, zip up your back leg, square your hips, and then send your knee towards your pinky toe, arms up. Look up and look back, and then chaturanga. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a breath out, but bend your knees, give your body grace. Press through the palms of your hand, bring your shoulder blades together. One more deep breath in, look forward, completely exhale, and come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift with breath, forward fold. 3 breaths here. And just make sure as you're breathing that you're bringing your weight towards the balls of your feet. Lift your 10 toes and spread them. And then let the crown of your head come closer to your mat. And then take one more deep breath in, all the way back up for extended mountain pose, and hands to heart center. And just regroup, recover. And then one more breath in, you're gonna come all the way back up to extended mountain pose. Forward fold, halfway lift with breath, and then come back into your chair pose. But check in with true north alignment. Lift your 10 toes and spread them. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Shoulder blades together, scooping in the fingertips. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, sit lower. Start to challenge yourself. Lift your 10 toes, spread them. Look down. If you can't see your toes, shift your hips back. And take a deep breath in, breath out, forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. So high plank to low plank, and then come all the way through upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one, and just plant it and go. So arms up, look back, forward fold. High plank to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Back foot's at 2, front foot's at 12, knee is over your pinky toe. Look up and look back. Chaturanga, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and then bring your knees to your mat. Big toes are gonna touch, knees are gonna come out wide, and you're just gonna come into a child's pose. Same thing here, true north alignment. Spread your fingers wide. Bring your elbows up off your mat, bend them a little, and get access to your shoulder blades, and then send your hips towards your heels. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale. And then you can come into tabletop and you can flip over. Just flip over because you can close down your pose in Shavasana. So bring your knees into your chest. Flex your feet back towards your face. Hug them. Rock side to side. Bring your both hands to hold onto your right knee. Extend your left leg. But before you drop it, extend, flex, and take 2 breaths. So breath in and a breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale. And then bring that knee over the side. So you just want to bring your knee towards the floor and keep your shoulder open. And then bring back to center. Squeeze it in, switch legs. And before you drop it, take 2 breaths, flex. And then you can bring it to the mat. Knee over that hip. Keep your shoulder down, your knee going towards the mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more deep breath in. Come right back into center. Squeeze them tight. And then you're gonna release your legs to your mat. Let your feet splay open. Palms to your side. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more deep breath in. Completely exhale. Shavasana.